So you're here visiting in Boston for the 4th of July. Perhaps you've just moved here and you're wondering what kind of festivities are going on, or you're relocating to Massachusetts and you just got here. Well, you're in luck because in today's video, we are going to discuss the 5 things that's happening for the 4th of July in and around Boston. Hi guys, I'm Katherine Kranenburg. I'm a Greater Boston area real estate agent. And in today's video, I'm going to discuss my 5 things that you can do for the 4th of July. And don't forget, stay until the end because the 5th one is probably one of the most famous. So let's go. I'm Katherine Kranenburg. I'm a Greater Boston area real estate agent. And if you're looking for a guide to learn about living in Boston, relocating to Massachusetts, you are in the right place. We put out new content every week, so let's dive in. Number 1 for celebrating the 4th of July in Boston is the Boston Harbor Fest. The Boston Harbor Fest can literally take place the entire week leading up to the 4th of July. And it ranges from so many different historic activities to landmarks to reenactments. Last year, the Boston Harbor Fest commanded over 400,000 attendees in 2023. The Boston Harbor Fest starts in downtown Crossing, which kicks off with a few activities, which I'll mention in a few minutes. The number 2, and probably one of the most famous, you can actually watch it in person, you can watch it on TV, is the Boston Pops Orchestra that is situated in the Hatch Shell along the Esplanade. This is a wonderful array of classical musics. They play patriotic songs. You can actually attend it for free in the Hatch Shell. This year is the Boston Pops 50th year to be playing at the Hatch Shell. And like I said, they play classics. They play American patriotic songs. You can attend this in person. If you're going to do that, you're going to want to get there super early and camp out pretty much all day. In New England, it can be hot. So, protect yourselves out there. It usually kicks off around 8 p.m. You can also watch it on TV, and then the fireworks follows after that. The Boston Pops is led by the legendary Keith Hart, and he not only is well known here, but well known around the world. You can also watch the fireworks along the Charles River. You can watch it even from Cambridge. I live in Newton. You can even see the fireworks from here, and we are about 6 miles. So there's a variety of different places that you can watch the fireworks. The second thing that's on the agenda for the week of July 4th in Boston is the USS Constitution. They call it the turn of the sail. It starts in Charlestown, where the USS Constitution lives. USS Constitution is also called Old Ironsides. It is a favorite thing for not only tourists and people visiting, but also locals. It will go from Charlestown and it will go over to Castle Island. It will do a 21-gun salute. You can watch this from East Boston, or you can watch it from the Boston Harbor. Here's a fun fact. The USS Constitution actually allows people on the boat during this ceremony. In April, you can go in and get into the lottery. They let 150 people on. If you try to get into the lottery after May, they're not going to let you in. So it is definitely a favorite, not only of the locals, but people who visit. Don't you think that's kind of cool? I do. What is really unique about Boston's Harbor Fest this year is that it includes a variety of events to commensurate the Navy. And so you can see that here in this article. It's going to showcase the United States Navy performances and engagements as well. And number 3 is Chowder Fest. This kicks off in downtown Crossing. And as it indicates, it is downtown and it's right in the heart of where the City Hall is and also the Old State House, which I'm going to tell you more about what's going on there. The Chowder Fest is literally a favorite. Again, not just with visitors, but also locals. You get to taste one of Boston's finest and most well-known soups, chowder, and you can get more information about that here at this link. The kickoff in downtown Crossing also includes a famous 250-pound cake that is made from no other than Montello's. Montello's is a family-owned bakery and has been around for over 73 years. This is, they basically cut little pieces of cake and they give it out to everyone. It is a wonderful way for Boston to share its special experience of the American Revolution and as well as celebrating the 4th of July. So let me know if any of this information is new to you and if these are some of your favorites here in Boston. You can hit subscribe or you can leave a comment down below and let me know if you've attended one of these events. Or if you're just here for the first time, let us know because we put out content every week. So let's keep going. Boston Harbor Fest is probably one of the most iconic weeks that is filled with historical landmarks, family-friendly events. Mostly, if not all of them, are free to attend. It's the country's largest 4th of July celebration. As I said, activities start in downtown Crossing. You can follow things along the Freedom Trail. They have reenactments along the Freedom Trail. There are things that are marked that will show you what is actually happening. And of course, there's lots of music and arts and culture to enjoy along the way. Okay, so we've talked about Boston Harbor Fest. We've talked about Chowder Fest. We've talked about the famous cake from Montello's, but we haven't talked about this one. And this one is number 4, and it is attending a Red Sox game at Fenway Park. It's one of the oldest baseball fields in America. And even though it's not specifically just for the 4th of July, but a lot of people love going to Fenway on this particular day and supporting the local Red Sox. This year, they're playing the Miami Marlins. One of our fun things that we love to do at Fenway, of course, eating a hot dog, having a sip of beer, just feeling out the crowd. It's so wonderful. And of course, Neil Diamond's famous song, Sweet Caroline, is sung and is almost like a song for Boston. After attending the Celtics winning parade, that was also played there too. Anyway, I digress. But on number 4, the things that I think are great to do during the week of July 4th is attend a Boston Red Sox game. You can access that through public transportation. You've got Time Out Market nearby if you want to grab some food before you go in. But it is definitely a favorite for daytime. And of course, it ends with the extravagant fireworks, which again is around 10:30. This is after the Boston Pops Orchestra plays on the Hatch Shell. So thank you for staying here until the end, because number 5 is probably one of the most famous and actually probably one of the most sincere and heartfelt celebration and festivity for the week of July 4th here in Boston. It's listening to someone read out the most famous document in U.S. history, the Declaration of Independence. This activity dates back to 1776 and was read on July 18th. On July 4th, a speaker comes out at the Old State House and reads the Declaration of Independence to a group of patriotic visitors and locals. This, of course, is followed by a parade that starts at City Hall and arrives at the Old State House in downtown. I'm Katherine Kranenburg. I'm a Greater Boston area real estate agent. And if you are buying or selling in the Massachusetts, Boston, Greater Boston area, I'd love to be your realtor of choice. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the 5 things to enjoy and be part of during the week of July 4th, one of the most famous weeks and greatly celebrated across Boston. I will end with this. If you're not a crowd person, then maybe skip this video altogether. But I'm really glad you're here. Put in the comments below if there was something new you learned about, or if you've attended any of these events. Let us know in the comments below. I'm sure other people would like to read these comments. You can always hit the subscribe and like button here. We put out new content every week. So we'll see you on the next video.